Something that we used to do all the time is just watch really horrible movies. We just B movies. We would watch them, and we haven't done it in a while. So we decided to do it now. One of the movies that we wanted to watch, because that I wanted to watch,
Suburban Sasquatch is the movie that we just saw.
that I purchased specifically for this video.
By, what was his name? David Wiskovich?
Wiskovich. Something like that.
Was that a bone?
Dude, it just crushed his skull.
That was his arm.
It's Halloween.
This is a review.
It's gonna be close to Halloween, so this is a scary movie that we
It's a very scary
get
movie.
to watch
So
and talk about in a discussion, to kind of get into the holiday.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is just gonna go over the plot. We're
You
gonna
weren't
talk about
scared?
it. Talk about some of the things that kind of stood out to us.
Why is there a hand? Why is there a hand?
He's a reporter. He's not even a detective. Why the f would they call him and then say, don't print anything?
Where'd the body go? The body's gone. So the plot of Suburban Sasquatch is that people have been expanding their domain over the planet and encroaching on the wilderness, and that has been pissing off nature. Something spirituality, something nature, something Native American causes a Sasquatch to go on the loose in a suburban neighborhood and wreak havoc.
Wow.
Can I jump in real quick?
Sure.
Did you get that from watching the movie, or is that just on the back of the Blu-ray box?
Oh, well, no, I mean, I watched it. So you
watched it prior to
So
this?
this is the gist.
No, what I'm saying is, did you get and
I didn't
understand
get
that from watching the movie just
I
now?
watched the movie too, and I didn't get what you
Both of you have seen this before?
No,
I've
no,
not-
no. I'm just
I've not
saying,
seen this before.
We just watched the movie.
There's no way you got that.
That's what
I
I'm
feel like
saying.
I got
I
that.
didn't get that.
How did you not get that?
Okay, come on.
How did you
Come
not
on.
get that?
Come on, dude.
I literally said it in there.
I thought you were
Rob?
reading it off the back of the box.
Rob?
What?
You did not get that. There's no way. There's no way you got that.
Absolutely. He was shoving it down your throat. It wasn't some nuanced sort of message that he was trying to get across.
You read it out.
Oh,
you
you
read
mean-
it off the back of the Blu-ray, and now you're trying to come across as you're smart.
Well,
you know
no.
things. You're in tune
Oh,
with
do you want to go
things.
get the back of the Blu-ray? Because
Yes, please go get it.
I don't even know that it says that.
Bullshit. You don't. You're lying.
I did not read the
I'm
back.
calling you the f out right now. You're lying.
Any connection to the new developments and the shopping areas? I mean, this all started happening around the same time.
Do you want to see where my new house is going to be built? Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, we've been trying to get into this area for such a long time. I mean, it's just so beautiful around here. The woods, the trees. Oh,
None of us are dumb. None of us are dumb, and you're the only one who picked up on that?
Okay, I am not
Bull.
sitting here saying some high art concept. It was literally just shoved down your throat the entire movie. How did you not get that?
You know, it used to be the further you were from the city, the safer.
I don't know, Chief. I thought it was getting safe around here. With all these new developments and people.
Without those people, we wouldn't have jobs.
You liked the movie, didn't you?
No.
When a giant bloodthirsty Bigfoot goes on a killing spree in a sprawling suburban park area, it's up to a couple of park rangers, they weren't police apparently, a reporter, and a mystical Native American warrior to try and stop Sasquatch's limb-ripping, blood-drinking, and massive pectoral rampage. Pectorals, eh? Now, for the first time ever on Blu-ray, this special edition of Suburban Sasquatch is packed with both new and archive. Okay, fine.
You
Maybe
should show
did
the
get
poster, the poster thing. The
Is
little
it in
fold-out
here?
thing. Yeah.
It's in here?
I'm sorry, those are breasts. Those are just breasts.
Yeah, they're not pectorals.
That's yes. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Okay, wait, hang on. I rudely interrupted Billy. I think he was trying to go somewhere. He was trying to do a legit intro, and I messed that up, and I apologize. So before we get into the elephant, or the elephant balls on Sasquatch's chest, please finish your thought.
Oh no, I'm done.
He just fed him his own heart. finally dead.
Okay, so to be fair, that wasn't on the back of the thing here, what Billy said. So maybe you clearly saw something in this movie we did not. Clearly.
Well, it just takes, paying
Oh, God, here we go.
slight bit of attention. I didn't turn my brain off.
It was not something I had a choice in. Like, it was just like so bad, dude. I probably caught like maybe 10 sentences in the whole movie because the delivery, like once they started talking, my brain was like, nope, you are not listening to this.
After making a movie, there are now certain things. I actually, when I watch movies, I actually look at it like from a completely different point of view now, right? I look at things like behind the scenes kind of stuff, when it comes to like effects and all that kind of stuff. Bad acting is forgivable for me now. Because we're not actors. And some might be like, oh, y'all's movie was acting sucked. All right, fine, cool. If that's the worst part about our movie, cool. The bad acting didn't bother me. It was everything fucking else about it. It was the writing, this alleged story that you apparently picked up on and nobody else did. The effects, mixing practical effects with CGI, and that's not a problem doing that. Just the way it was done was a little, what's the word I'm looking for here? That's all I'm saying.
I do want to say, in my defense, for not understanding what the movie was the moral message. The day shots turned into night threw me off every single time.
Right.
Unfortunately, it was every other shot.
Right. Well, because we didn't know at first if they were just trying to put like some kind of like filter on it just to give it an artsy bluish look, or if they were trying to say, hey, this is nighttime.
Wait, why is everything blue?
Because they're trying to make it look like night.
No! Is that what they're trying to do?
They're trying to make it look like night.
They're trying to do the night effect.
And there were several times where it was clear, okay, they're trying to say that this is night because they had like I guess the park ranger, I was about to call it the cop car, but apparently the park ranger car, when they were trying to move the light around and see.
Those were park rangers.
Those were park rangers. The uniforms were still garbage.
When they were in their office, there was a sign that
said
clearly
police
said
department.
police department.
Really?
Yes.
So I'm wondering if like
And
that's a revisionist. This is
cop car.
This is a revisionist. Yes.
They had a
Yes.
cop
They were in
car.
a police car.
They were in a police cruiser.
It
yes.
literally said police car. A revisionist
Because people were
description
saying,
on the
"Yo,
box.
What's up with the bus drivers?
Yes.
Why
That's
are
exactly
they
what he
going
was like.
after
Oh,
Bigfoot?"
he's like, oh no, they were park rangers.
I'm so, and I can't.
I think you might be right on
I
that.
cannot get past the paste job that they did. They took real ties and put fabric over these fucking ties. Brown, burgundy, whatever fabric over it.
You could not get over that one.
I still can't. It bugs the fuck out of me.
Every time those guys were on screen, he was like, look at the tie! Look at the fabric on it!
It bothered me, man. So fucking bad. It fucking bothered me.
Look at the material! dude, the tie had like, look at his tie! Look at it's all frayed!
So those aren't even brown ties. That's
No!
fabric glued onto the tie.
Yes, they couldn't even get a real tie!
There were
Sorry.
so many things that took me out of it to where when it came to the dialogue, like the 10-minute, dialogue scenes, like I'd already checked out.
Dragged.
Oh my God, the reporter. The reporter. If the movie would be so much better if that character wasn't even in it. It should have, like you were saying, it should have just been like this Native American chick just fighting the Bigfoot.
That'd have been a way better movie.
Yeah.
That would
Way better movie.
Simplified the plot, and yes, she's she has mystical magic in her bag of tricks, and she's using it on this Bigfoot, and they're going back and forth battling.
Yeah.
I would have accepted that way more than the stupid reporter
100%.
and the park ranger / cops.
Like I pointed out during the movie, that one scene, the very, very long exposition scene.
Which one?
She's sitting.
Which one?
Oh, I'm sorry. The one, yeah, there was a lot of them. The one where she's sitting on the ground and he's standing there and she's kind of looking up at him. That was clearly, a lot of those shots with her looking up are clearly filmed at a different time. So that's probably where he was like, this is the heart of the movie, guys. So I really need you to come back and we need to film some extra dialogue where you're explaining stuff. I guarantee you that's what happened.
Well, I was just taken aback by these just random shots looking up for no good reason, thinking, okay, what was the artistic? What was
Artistic?
I stopped myself. Okay, what was the practical reason for having a shot looking up her nose? I guess that was the mom. So at that point, I'm not hearing anything that's being said in the movie. When I'm just completely befuddled by these just random decisions, production decisions that make no sense.
You want to talk about framing? What about near the beginning when the Native American lady is in the middle of the park with the chief, who's clearly a white guy. Clearly like somebody's grandfather.
And not only that,
the only old person that
goes
like this.
Why?
Like I could see every pore in his nose, even though it's in 480p.
Maybe they were trying to minimize how many shots that showed it's obviously a white guy, so they wanted to have some of a mouth so you couldn't really tell.
This looks like a Native American mouth if you get in really close.
Understand.
Wait, what's their arms are back? Didn't arms just fly off?
Arms just flew off.
He literally just de-armed her.
Well, how about all of the scenes where, you don't see the actual action happening, but behind the car you're seeing limbs flying off, and then cut back and the limbs are still there again.
And disappearing bodies.
The body is just randomly gone.
Yeah, I was just so perplexed by, the movie making decisions that I couldn't even follow any type of plot or pretension of a plot, I don't understand how that wasn't his first movie either. That was the thing. I was thinking, okay, this guy was probably like 20 when he made this. The guy wasn't 20 when he made that movie.
He wasn't.
And that wasn't his first movie.
I'm all about like cheesy horror, okay? I had to stop myself just then. You know what I was going to say. Cheese horror. I'm all about it. And I know that's right up your alley. I know you don't like slashers. I know you prefer like creature features and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
You as long as I've known you, you've always liked D sci-fi movies, and like horror movies and whatnot. I'm all about it. But I would rather gnaw off my own than watch that again. And I can't even reach it. That's the thing. I will find a way to bend my body to where I chew off my own penis.
You'll break your spine and your rib cage.
I will take all my ribs out. I will break my freaking spine in twine and eat my own penis, then watch that again. It was freaking terrible.
At that point, you have broken bones in your whole body. You're paralyzed from the chest down, and you're stuck, and all you can do is watch the movie.
But all of that is still less painful than watching that movie again.
What is this shot? What the fuck is going on?
This is actually funny. They're both like,
Was he trying to say that like the Bigfoot eating the person was the equivalent of the old woman eating the hot dog?
Yeah, gluttonous humans. I don't know.
I guess they were trying to say that now the human is
the prey.
Is the food, yeah.
This movie hurt me physically. All right?
I got a headache.
You said that. You got a headache.
By the end of the thing, I had a headache.
I'm not even going to talk about the emotional damage that was just caused on me. We literally just watched this movie, so you guys are getting like fresh hot takes. Okay? My soul hurts.
Hey, hold on. Let's take a step back. It's easy to diss on a movie, especially when it's not made very well.
Right. You're right. Stop it.
What were some of the pluses of the movie? What were some of the parts that were done pretty good?
Are you being serious?
Hang on, I can answer that. In one sentence, none.
Okay, you know what? This is a fun exercise.
It is.
This is a fun.
This is a fun
exercise.
I know what you're doing. All right. You guys got to go first. I need to think about this for a second.
It made me laugh.
It did. It made me go like, oh my goodness, like not laugh, but just like, wow, that's the effect that they went with. That's the special. Okay, I know this is supposed to be the positive things, but the shot where they throw a net They throw a net on the Bigfoot, the hunters. They had the Bigfoot and the Bigfoot suit.
And the net. And the hunters. And the hunters.
But for whatever reason, they had to do a special effects shot where Bigfoot's on the ground with a net over him, and the net is doing this weird undulating kind of...
Why?
Obviously pasted into the scene. I wouldn't even say green screen. He was pasted into the screen with this bad computer-generated net over him that's like moving on its own.
I don't understand why the net was moving. Can you explain that to me?
Wow. How do you explain just not having Bigfoot lay on the ground and throw a net over him and filming it?
Because the actor had to go home? What in the world? Why is it... We're taunting Bigfoot!
They didn't get the shot when they were actually filming.
Or how about why are they rushing a Bigfoot with guns? You literally can shoot from a distance.
Positives, right? I got one. They had an actual police car.
They did.
They had an actual police car.
Right, but that was a park ranger car.
Park ranger car, sorry.
Oh, so this is...
I thought they were bus drivers.
It said police on the side of the damn car, actually.
I know it did. It did. This came out actually this year or last year. So basically what happened is this movie's been in, I don't know how it's been seen over the last 20 years, but this company, Visual Vengeance, picked this up for distribution, and what ends up happening when that happens is they try to sell the movie as something it really isn't, and this happens often. And so they probably wrote a Hono spiel here saying park rangers when it's clearly supposed to be police in the movie because they're in a police car.
Okay.
Also, the website that I saw all the other movies that he's done, he's still selling DVDs of that. So maybe that's how people have been seeing it all this time.
One thing that I did enjoy, though, was this one little bit of dialogue that was unusually witty. There's a kid sees a Bigfoot and he runs into the house and he's talking to his mom.
This is
I
good.
just saw a Bigfoot, and she says something along. What did she say? What did she say exactly? Like I don't.
She said monsters are like your father. They don't really exist, or something like.
They're never here.
They're never. They're not here. They're not there. Yes. They're not. They're not present. Something like that.
Yes. Why don't you go outside and play? Monsters are not real, like the boogeyman or your father. They're not really there.
What did she? Did she just say they're like your father, not really there?
That sounds ad-libbed, That's actually a pretty good line.
That was the best line in the freaking movie, though.
I kind of think she ad-libbed it.
Probably.
It was like this sparkling little gem of writing in this whole dull drudgery of how long was the movie anyways?
8 hours, 9 hours.
What, hour 50? Hour 45?
The Native American broad was the least offensive character in the whole movie. Like, she was the most enjoyable, if you will. Like, she had a screen presence. She wasn't like a sack of potatoes like the journalist guy who just every time he got on camera just like the whole thing went from like a 2 to a -2.
Dude, he was what I like to call an energy zapper.
They should have focused on the broad. And, like I said, she's hunting the Bigfoot. And the two cops / bus drivers / park rangers should have been like the comedy relief. Like, they're kind of bumbling, and they're kind of inept.
Yeah.
And it would have been a lot more.
Yeah, it would have been. And you know what I find hilarious is that we spend so much time on these cops, right? And then like something blows up and they just stumble into the darkness, never to be seen again. Like, their story doesn't get wrapped up. They're just gone into the woods.
Just like, screw it, we're done.
Yeah.
What's happened?
Yeah. Well, apparently this Bigfoot's been following this guy from town to town.
Why did you come out a different door?
What are you doing?
To be fair, he was trying to save his dame, So
His dame?
I can't blame him for that.
No!
Hey, there you go, somebody with some common sense.
Aim first, motherfucker. What are you doing?
Get in close, come on. Not that close.
The cop, right? The superior cop with no
park ranger.
Sorry, park ranger. Still,
Park
no badges,
ranger.
no rankings, no stripes, nothing on his fucking sleeve. Like
Brown tie though.
brown tie. Fuck
The park ranger who apparently drives a police car that
They could
clearly
have at
says
least got
police.
the Jellystone Park Ranger hat, you know, then that would have read more.
The Smokey Bear something, right?
Yeah.
They had
exactly.
like 1940s bus driver hats, and you continuously called them bus drivers throughout the film. That's what they look like.
I think that was a bit of retro change in the story because I think those guys were supposed to be.
Oh, it's absolutely revisionist.
They were supposed to be policemen.
If it's not revisionist from I don't know who wrote that. Obviously, it could have been Dave, or it could have been just like the people who were distributing it, and they were like, I don't know, it was the park rangers, you know, and then just writing that on the box. But I mean, it's clear as day. Like they're in a police car. They were supposed to be police.
But I've got this great inside scoop on how the corrupt police are trying to cover up. What's your source?
They're supposed to be police because they're not park rangers if they're at someone's house. They started fighting Bigfoot in someo's backyard. That's not a park.
That's true. They were.
It's not a park.
They were in the suburbs.
Yes.
Going into people's houses because
I know.
The Bigfoot.
They're a little bit out of the jurisdiction, I would say, just a bit.
Just a little bit.
Park rangers. I just now got that. That just now hit me.
Well, and that's the thing is okay, that's actually a pretty good clue as to the mindset during making the movie versus the mindset now, because some of the special behind the scenes stuff, the guy doesn't seem like he's like, because we just saw a Hack the Movies interview with the director.
David Wascovich.
He's kind of making it sound like, it was kind of campy, kind of tongue-in-cheek, it's supposed to be fun. In the behind-the-scenes stuff that he's talking about, he seems like he's kind of serious.
His intent was to be serious, and
when he saw everybody making fun of his
right,
movie,
that's where I'm going. Right,
he
pivoted and was like, "Oh yeah, it's tongue-in-cheek. If you guys enjoyed it and had a laugh, cool. That was my intent." I'm about to bring it up right now too,
yeah.
Because you told me to wait because I was about to lay into you so hard, and he was like, "Save it." So would this be? Would this be like, back me up on this, please?
100%.
This is Billy making Christmas Robotica. I did an interview with you on this.
You didn't see me, like, you could go watch this video and see me crack character at least twice.
Right, but I think that you were being dead ass serious. Like you were like, yo, this is my opus, right? Like Mr. Holland's opus. This is my thing. I just did something so good.
He thinks he's Mr.
I was pulling an Andy Kaufman, and I cannot believe that you actually fell for it.
No, dude.
He sent me a link. I watched it. I was dumbfounded, just like this movie, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He calls me up the next day. Hey, did you see the video?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Billy, what in the world was that? There was silence.
Do you know why there was silence?
Because you heard him. You heard him when you said that.
No.
3 or 4 seconds.
Do you know why
there was? That's when I realized.
Hey,
in that 3 or 4 seconds piece of silence, that's when I realized, oh crap.
First of all,
serious with
first
this.
of all, we're supposed to be bashing somebody else's creative. All right. Second of all, you know why I was silenced? Because you didn't get it.
Because he hurt your feelings.
Because
and then you hurt his feelings. Will you apologize to him, please?
Because of what I want. Repeat what you said.
I'm sorry.
Repeat what you said.
I was. You said, and you were like.
Yes, you were dumbfounded. But I expected you to be like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Like I expected like some kind of like humor out of it, and I was like, wait, you.
This is the pivot, just like
this is not the
Wisconsin. This is the pivot.
Like, yo, you guys can think whatever you want to think.
It's not the way you said it, dude.
You guys can think whatever you want to think. But
man.
Hey, park rangers over here.
He's a park ranger.
These guys are stupid. He was all excited. He's like, hey, did you see them?
Yes, because it was a great video.
I was like, what in the world did I just see?
Because it was amazing.
And then no. And then it was like, oh, well, I was just joking.
First of all, dude, do you not realize you legit hurt his feelings? Will you say you're sorry?
It's more revisionist. It's more revisionist. It's more revisionist history right here.
This is why I suspect the same thing was going on with this movie. Now,
That's
I could
what
be
I'm saying.
wrong. And the guy could be wrong. He could be a comedic genius, and this was intentional. and he's smarter than I am.
You're damn right I am.
But
We're not even talking about you anymore. We're not talking about you anymore. We're talking about Sasquatch, not stupid.
Sasquatch is smarter than me.
No, than me. Because,
Well, you're damn right.
Because I thought he was being serious, and there's a slight possibility that he was being kind of campy and tongue-in-cheek, and this is supposed to be funny, and it just went right over my head.
Face hurts.
You could go to that interview and you could see where I break character twice. I literally have to stop myself from laughing.
No,
how could you possibly think I was being serious?
You did.
Watch, I'm gonna do something right now, and they're gonna be like, "Oh,
here we go.
He's mad. He's
here
mad."
We go. Watch.
But I'm
watch.
not.
Watch. He's mad. Oh, this is such a good idea to do this. Oh, you're mad.
I'm not mad.
You wanted to watch?
We're making fun of something else. I'm not quite sure why the subject is on me.
To be fair, that was probably a good
You just completely ignored him.
It's probably a good thing that you brought up his
Christmas Robotica, right?
artistic
Oh yeah,
endeavor.
yeah.
Okay, because
it's yeah.
Suburban Sasquatch is not as bad when put into context.
Oh, don't even.
Dang.
No, don't even.
No, hang on, whoa.
No.
I will say, in all honesty, when I first heard Christmas Robotica, I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was real. I mean, who in their right mind would write a song like that? Like, I just do not think that that's possible. That, you know.
Some of those lyrics were already a decade old.
No,
So
that's the thing,
This
though.
has been fermenting in
Now,
his mind
hang on.
for a long time.
Whoa.
I know.
Because now you're gonna back him up. You're gonna back him up with him saying it was a joke because at the time some of those lyrics were literally like 15 years old, right? Mm-hmm. Literally, and we used to say that. Now you can't do that. Now you're making him. You're justifying his excuse.
No. All I'm saying is that there was a lot of thought.
Three
put
sexual
into
robots in the quantum void.
There was a lot of thought, way too much thought put into a gag.
The only reason that I could be like, all right, he's goofing here, right? Is one, some of the lyrics literally 15, 20 years old, right? Two, did you use this demo CG program on the robots? What the hell was that?
No, I just whatever. There was like a royalty-free site that had like a bunch of like robots running around, and I just took the video.
Okay. Back to the movie Suburban Sasquatch.
By the way, that's nighttime.
Yeah, and that's clearly sunlight. That's.
Look at that moon shadow, man.
Moon shadow.
This guy's. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait.
That is the toughest dude in the world.
He's been underwater for like 4 days.
This is clearly like the next day, right? Why did the costume have tits?
Dude, why did the costume have freaking C cups? What the hell?
This wasn't like it was made in 1984.
2004.
Yes.
2004.
There was sophisticated editing programs. There was
camera equipment.
Decent special effects.
It looks like he filmed that on a freaking flip phone.
Limitations in budget and whatnot. But that doesn't explain the story. You know?
Right. No, right. Okay, let's get back on track.
I don't think the story explains the story.
I do agree with you. I think the story would have been much better if they were just following the Indian, the Native American broad.
This is essentially Birdemic, but with a Bigfoot, right?
Yeah, what is it with these films like trying to like say like, oh, like humans are a detriment to nature?
Exactly. And then the birds go after the people, and then this
Yeah.
one, the Bigfoot. Which one came first? I'm curious now.
It's chicken or the egg.
I think this one. I think Birdemic came out probably past 2020.
I don't know how that relates.
So Birdemic would have copied this potentially?
I don't think copied.
Well, I don't think it's actually I mean, that's not a unique storyline. You know that we need to take care of nature, so we find a way for nature to strike back.
I think if anything, Birdemic probably got its inspiration from the birds.
You know, I think Rob might actually be the smartest person in this room.
Bullshit.
Rob, what is your take on this movie? Because you've been
exactly.
awfully silent.
I know personally that Rob does not appreciate the B movie.
Really?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of B movies in general because it makes me feel bad for the people involved. Because
I can see that.
Any movie being made, and I guarantee you, if he did pivot, it's because his feelings were hurt.
Yeah.
Because he put heart and soul into this movie.
And it seemed like that was the intent.
Bad. It's really, really bad.
Yeah.
So he had to pivot because that's the only way that he's going to make any money off of it, because he obviously got a distribution deal out of it. He's probably been facing down this oh, I suck, kind of attitude this whole time. And it makes me feel bad to rip apart somebody's passion. You know what I mean? So no,
wow, you're making us look like some scumbags, man.
It was awful, but I feel bad.
You know what? Let's not ask him anything.
He just made us look like some heartless
just made us look like assholes.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that. It's just, it's not that you guys are being bad. It's that I feel bad myself personally for ripping into the movie. Now, if you play back some of the footage that I was literally ripping into the movie, we've definitely talked bad about the movie. Why is there so much space between the names and the cast?
To make it look like real
credits.
If not, it's done in 10 seconds.
Hey, don't feel bad, because this video right here, I guarantee you somebody will go out and get this movie because of this video.
You know what? Go get this movie.
Support
Go
this
watch
guy,
this movie. No, legit.
I'm so jaded with a lot of Hollywood stuff these days, and like just the whole nature of Hollywood. It's just they like to sit around and smell their own farts. I appreciate stuff like this, and I've always appreciated stuff like this. Just somebody going out and just making a movie on their own. It's part of the reason why I wanted to do it ourselves.
Respect right there for that, for sure.
Now, we can all laugh and make fun, and it is ridiculous. There's a guy walking around in the worst Bigfoot costume you could ever imagine.
Ever.
A wiener swinging around. And we can make fun of it, true. But at the end of the day, he brought something to the table, and there are people that appreciate it for better or worse. I just wish that there wasn't so much of that reporter guy in it.
I respect the artistry. The artist. I don't respect the arts in this case. I respect the artist, just not the art in this case.
It takes effort.
To try to have a not mean-spirited critique. Besides the campy special effects,
which I can look past,
and the days turn to night shots and just clunky dialogue, it would have been a lot more watchable if the story was simplified.
Yeah.
There weren't as many characters that you were trying to focus on.
Take out the park ranger / cops. Take out the reporter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And have or like I said, the park rangers are more of a comedic. They're kind of inept. Whatever.
That would have been actually better.
Focus on.
That would have been better.
On the female Indian fighting the Bigfoot, and that would have actually been a cool. Well,
it would have been better, not cool, better.
It would have been better, yes, because she had the best parts in the movie.
What are you giggling about? Please share with the entire class.
Because as soon as I get home, I'm going to buy our next movie, because I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. I can't wait for you guys to watch it.
Do you want to tell us what it is?
A director's cut. I mean, he did cut it.
The director cut the movie already. That's why I love it.
Alternate director's cut.
I love it when people say we want a director's cut of the Adventures in Game Chasing. You got it.
You already got it.
You got it.
You already got
They
it.
need the Melbourne cut is what
you need the Melbourne court.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. You'd be adding.
Yeah.
You would be adding stuff that doesn't exist.
It'd be a 20-minute short film.
Because I'd cut everything out. The Melbourne cut would be no minutes.
No minutes.
Actually, that's a good idea. The Melbourne Special Edition. I'd be adding like all kinds of bullcrap special effects in there.
You know what? Hey, if we had all the money in the world, there'd be a whole hell of a lot more in it. That's just
whole
how
hell
it
of a lot
works.
more in it. That's the way movie making go. Can we get back to this movie?
There were moments of the movie that would be the type of thing where you get a bunch of friends together and you're watching and you're laughing because you know what I mean. Like it's a fun thing to watch a bad camping movie. There were moments in there, but there were a lot more moments of it taking itself too seriously.
Way too seriously.
Yeah. There was this kind of hoity-toity, moral lesson.
Do you know Troll actually sued J.K. Rowling?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, because
Jr.
Harry Potter was in the first Troll movie. Yeah, the kid his name was Harry Potter.
Well, yeah, the first Troll movie is Harry Potter canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like that's the character.
Is that what she said?
Don't always know what she says.
Because Atreyu is Harry Potter Jr., which meant his dad in the movie is Harry Potter.
It was for the usage of the name Harry Potter.
I like
is what
how,
she got sued
I like
for.
how we can't stay focused on the movie.
I know, right?
Supposed to be
I know.
reviewing.
We suck. We are horrible content creators.
No, we're horrible reviewers.
Facts.
I got an idea. All right, so it's a group of guys. They're like, we're gonna shoot a Bigfoot movie, and they go and they shoot a Bigfoot movie, and an actual Bigfoot comes to the set.
I like that, dude.
That's just ridiculous.
No, that's great. That's great. I like that, dude. Hey,
And they think it's all part of
it
the.
gets killed. Is
we're gonna
wow, special effects are
we're
really good.
gonna sue anybody who makes this movie before us now.
They're trying to make a movie, and the guy who's in the Bigfoot costume is like, something happens on the way to the set.
And he's actually replaced by a real Bigfoot, but nobody
notices.
You know what? I was blocking you two out, but that's actually genius. That's actually freaking genius right there. The guy that's supposed to be in the costume can't make it to set.
He gets a flat tire. He gets a flat tire.
Bigfoot just happens. He just happens to be on the Warner Brothers back lot. Hey, come on, John. John.
No, it's low budget.
It's an indie film.
It's low budget. They're shooting in the woods. And it's like, man, fucking James isn't gonna be here in the costume. He got a flat tire. And then a Bigfoot walks in and is like, psh, he's right there.
And he's all just like, oh, okay. That's actually pretty freaking genius.
The costume Bigfoot's all crappy looking and stuff, and then this dude's like Harry from Harry and the Hendersons, all realistic.
Yeah. Wow, you really went all out on this costume.
Like, no. The director's like, what a shitty costume. It's actually
that's
real,
funny, yeah.
right?
They put up brown tarps to simulate the inside of a cave.
Oh my God, they
In
did.
the top left corner on that one,
They
you can
did.
see the wall. Yes.
Where it was folded.
Oh my God.
It's
That
folding
is
off
tarp.
on the corner.
You know what? So it had some potential.
Yeah, it just wasn't harnessed. The potential wasn't harnessed there is all.
I'd eliminate a lot of the preachy stuff.
Go get them. How much was that Blu-ray? 15 bucks, 20 bucks?
No, I think it was like $20 or something.
Go buy it. Go buy it.
Yeah.
Support the guy. Why not?
Yeah,
Support the guy. He's doing what a lot of people want to do.
Doing what a lot of people want to do.
Hollywood already has their millions. You know, support the local guy, the guy, the little guy.
I'm just saying he did.
He did laugh a lot.
Yeah,
we did laugh a lot.
I'm wondering if I'll enjoy it more on a second viewing.
You're gonna watch it again?
Now that the initial shock has, you know what I mean?
Make sure I'm not here when you do that, please.
The shock.
It might be an interesting second viewing. But anyways, that's our thoughts on Suburban Sasquatch.
Suburban Sasquatch. Hopefully you're not too spooked out and you're not creeped out over this video because it is spooky season. It is October. In the comment section, please let us know what you thought of the movie, if you have watched it, and if you have some suggestions of what we should watch, please as well leave that in the comment section. Final thoughts, Rob?
It's a good.
That's it. That sums it up.
You're gonna enjoy this series, boy. I can't wait to see your reaction for my next one.
Yay!
All right, I'm done.
Yeah, you're at an hour and so just hit recording. Basically, or hit stop. Just to stop.